school. The United States of America is under siege. It's an influx that is aimed at ethnic replacement, in my opinion. I know this is a sensitive topic, and I know we're all talking about how this monster can get away with this, how he can go around Congress, go around the Supreme Court, but most importantly, go around the people without being arrested. You heard me. You know, what if you were looking at a banana republic where a president was out of control and he was defying the people's will on a daily basis? There's no country on earth that would tolerate this except this nation of decent Americans, where he puts the money in the hands of lawyers and foreign operatives to flood America with illegal aliens. And we sit here like dunces waiting for someone to save the country. And there's no one to save us. No one. We have a dictatorship right in front of our eyes. He's getting away with it. He's laughing in our face. So I want to talk with you about ethnic replacement, the term I created for this show today. We've all heard of ethnic cleansing, haven't we? Every one of you, raise your hands if you know what ethnic cleansing is. Ethnic cleansing occurs when an invading military invades a country and, to be honest with you, removes a certain ethnicity from a population by either putting them in concentration camps, deporting them, or killing them. This was done by Stalin. It was done by Hitler. It's been done by others. Now, Obama is not following that, of course, because he's a very decent man. Instead, he is following in the long footsteps of those who preceded him with the ethnic replacement that the liberal rulers have put in place in this country for a long time. Let me explain where I'm coming from. First, there was birth control, aimed primarily at whites, but affecting mainly blacks. Hispanics were generally ignored, Hispanics generally ignored the messages of the birth control eugenicists because of religious, cultural, and linguistic reasons. The Hispanics missed that message, and they knew that they would because of their religious, cultural, and linguistic reasons. Number two, there was the flooding of drugs, the normalization of random orgiastic sex without children, again generally ignored by the Hispanic population for the same above reasons, religious, cultural, and linguistic. Finally, starting with Clinton, there was the denial of green cards to Europeans who wanted to emigrate. There was the massive issuance of green cards to non-Europeans. And now finally there's the massive flooding of the United States with armies of young Hispanics, fertile Hispanics, by the way, to replace the whiter European American. This is ethnic replacement as being practiced by Obama, Holder, and their gang. Now, you have to ask yourself, where are the moral enforcers of immorality, such as Choice or ZPG or the anti-population growth people? Where are all the loudmouths? Where are all the high priestesses of birth and population control while America is being smothered by the hordes being ushered in from Central America by Obama and Pelosi? The answer, my friends, is these forces of ethnic replacement always intended to diminish the white population and replace it with a more malleable third world population. Obama is orchestrating a Malthusian war against the dominant European American population. Obama is now orchestrating a Malthusian war against the dominant European American population. This, my friends, is ethnic replacement. This is one man's opinion. I wrote it this morning on my bicycle. Sometimes my head clears on a bicycle, and like little bubbles of clarity pop up in my head, and it dawned on me. I said, wait a minute. This is not about anything except a new malleable population that can be controlled by a ruling elite. Now, others are saying things like this. Border agents know what's going on. They know that gangs are using the processing centers as recruitment hubs. We know that the TSA, look at the top of Drudge. The TSA, if you're going to fly this weekend, you'll be frisked by a $9 an hour individual, but they're going to allow illegals on planes without ID. Now, what does that mean?